Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining me. This is GGF bringing you episode 1 of a new Let's Try. Not sure how long this one is going to go, but it is going to be fun as we do it. This is a game that is a JRPG and a very traditional old school JRPG, maybe like one you'd find on the Nintendo or the Super Nintendo, but sort of like on at a higher level because it features more modern features and stuff like that. Made by, and don't laugh, one of my favorite indie developers, KEMCO. You may have heard of them from mobile. They're also on PC with Steam. KEMCO makes budget JRPGs and stuff like this, and they've gotten quite good, and I think they have quite a few good games that interest me. But I've only played a little bit of this, and I thought, wow, this is really cool, so let's go ahead and record it. This is episode 1 of Let's Try Dragon Sinker. So I basically went through the tutorial, and that's about it. So this is going to be a new journey for me, and possibly for you guys too. So strap on in and come on and join me, and we'll go on this journey together through what's sure to be a very cool old school RPG. Sort of like when the JRPGs were influenced by Dungeons and Dragons a little more forwardly, if that makes sense. So I hope you guys are doing well. We're going to have a lot of fun here. If for any reason the video is choppy, I do apologize. It will be fixed in future episodes. And here we are. Let's listen to that music. Very cool. Gonna leave everything as is. And we'll just go ahead and do that to get a full screen. Not sure what the HP restore button displays a button on the main screen to fully restore HP. I'm not sure if this uses resources or if it's sort of like a cheat option. But we'll leave it on and pay attention to it. But everything else, just going to leave the same. Let's go ahead and click New Game. Very cool screen here. Enemy strength changes according to difficulty level. Normal provides a good balance and challenge. Easy restores HP and MP when leveling up. Hard increases XP and gold by 25%. Expert increases it by 50%. Difficulty can be changed in the menu. Although the conversation will change somewhat depending on the answer selected, it does not affect parameter growth. We're going to play on hard. Let's go, son. 1,000 years ago, an evil dragon known as Wormvarg appeared and wrought untold havoc and destruction upon the world. However, through the courage of a human, an elf, and a dwarf, this destroyer was sealed away deep within the earth. Following their victory, these three were hailed as heroes, each of who established a kingdom and reigned in peace. Then, after a long season of quietude, Wormvarg awakened, and for the next century the world was again shrouded in darkness. Lamenting this, one young man dared to stand forth, determined to bring an end to Wormvarg's reign of terror for all time. Very cool. We have this beautiful world map we can see. Looks huge and detailed. Potentially a lot of content in the game. So let's check it out. Bernard. So this is where we'll find Wormvarg. We must be careful. Our foe is unlike any we have faced before. If we can defeat Wormvarg, we can end the offering of human sacrifices to him for good. And we can make a choice. That's pretty cool. We will win and put an end to them. I'm counting on you two. I'm counting on you two. I'm grateful for your confidence in me, Prince Abram. Now I must do my best not to disappoint him. Understood. Even at the cost of my own life, I will do everything to protect you, Your Highness. Now, let us make an end of Wormvarg and restore peace to the world. Is this Wormvarg? Oh, what a hideous roar! For sacrifices, your numbers are too meager to satisfy my appetite. This dragon can talk? It would appear our foe is more intelligent than I initially suspected. Somehow your scent is familiar to me, humans. Have you come here to retract your king's promise to give me his sacrifices? Are you here under his orders? We won't throw our king under the bus. We'll say, no, we are here of our own will. Then you must be fools not to fear me. Very well, then I shall kill you first and after destroy those who defy me. Prince Abram will not lose to the likes of you. This is the end for you, Wormvarg. Yeah. Oh! He is much more powerful than I imagined. Prince Abram! Prince Abram! Bernard, I trust you will take care of him. Of course, I intend to. Wait. Prince Abram, you are our last hope. Therefore, I cannot allow you to die here. I will buy you some time, Bernard. Now take His Highness and flee to safety. Oh, on my life, it shall be done. Your opponent is me, Wormvarg. You are a persistent one. Bernard, do not let me down. Now let us do battle, you scaled fiend. As you can see, very cool little cutscenes and dialogue and such. Bernard, Prince Abram, are you awake? Thank heavens. Where's Clark? In order to assist us in our escape, he remained behind to buy us time and... Where's this? This is the chapel in Beigenthal City. Prince Abram, His Majesty, your father is awaiting you at the castle. Please go see him at once. Learn the basic controls. That would certainly help. Alright, so we have click controls normal or click controls simple. Simple just means it goes in a straight line. Normal goes around obstacles. We're actually going to use WASD on the keyboard. So, clicking on the screen causes a mark to appear into which the character will move. NPCs can be talked to as well as places of interest searched by simply clicking on them, such as a person or a chest. On-screen features: 1 is the mini-map, shows the basic layout of the current area. 2 is the save button, saves the current game. 3 is the map button, opens the world map. This is the interesting button, HP restore button. Oh, it does use MP to restore party HP. It's just a quick heal button. And 5, menu button, opens the menu screen. Settings for these can be changed in the systems section of the menu. Review the controls again, that will not be necessary. The basic controls can be reviewed at any time in the help section of the menu, and here we go. Prince Abram, His Majesty, your father is awaiting you at the castle. Please go see him at once. So we're gonna look around for potential items that could be hidden in the... I guess I could click. I'm used to using WASD for games like this. Priest, by defeating enemies, experience and JP job points are earned. When the amount of experience reaches a certain threshold for party members, they will level up and their parameters will increase. Similarly, when the amount of job points reaches a certain threshold for party members, their job rank will increase and new skills can be learned. Moreover, when a job has been mastered, its auto skill can be carried over when changing to a new job. This also makes changing jobs advantageous. Lastly, when a party member changes jobs after mastering one, they will receive a scroll. Using one such scroll on a team leader will cause them to learn the auto skill for that job. So as you can see, there's going to be a lot of interesting mechanics. Oh, 13 gold found. Going to be a lot of interesting mechanics. 2 low potions to play around with. Wait, did I come over here? Yeah. So be ready for a lot of cool mechanics, guys. And apparently things are hidden. There are 2 types of skills with a cost attached: magic skills, which use MP, and physical skills, which use HP. So physical skills use HP. Depending on a character's intelligence, the higher it is, the more powerful a magic skill will become. The same goes for physical skills and strength. However, depending on certain jobs, there may be exceptions. Therefore, it'd be wise to check a skill's description before using it. Shall I instruct you about jobs? By all means. Followers have various jobs, each with their own skills and auto skills. Upon maxing out a job, the party will receive a scroll. This, if used on a team leader, will cause them to learn the auto skill for that job. However, only 1 scroll can be received for every master job. Moreover, those jobs a follower can change to can only be those that the party already has available to them. Good to know. Guy, for every 300 gold worth of equipment and items you buy, you're automatically put into a drawing to win lottery tickets. In short, the more you buy, the higher your chances are of winning some. With a lottery ticket in hand, you can play the lottery in the DRP shop section of the menu, and if everything goes well, bonus! Pretty cool. Soldier, if a battle ends with the character's swoon, it will result in idle status for that character. Unless this is cured by resting at the end or by using an item, max HP and MP will remain halved. Not 100% sure about that, but do they say the same thing after 2? Yeah, okay. So, lottery tickets, guys, that's different. This game is very different. 1 second, guys. Prince Abram, I'm no doubt you're the reincarnation of one of the legendary heroes a millennium ago. And no matter what anyone says, I support you. Soldier, among the various monster types, there are those classified as mighty and puny. An increased amount of experience and gold can be earned by defeating mighty ones. Puny ones, on the other hand, are very agile but have low defense. Puny and mighty. While a villager's abilities are few, their presence on a team will automatically raise the team leader's parameters. Moreover, they can learn skills that restore HP, MP, and raise attack power. A bard has the ability to restore a slight amount of MP each turn, and also skills to raise team member parameters. Very cool. Old man.
1,000 years ago, we humans fought against Wormvog alongside both the elves and dwarves. However, in this day, I fear it cannot be done. Even so, in order for us to work together as we once did, it will take the great leadership of someone such as yourself, Prince Abram.
Let's see if there's anything in the plants here, anything. Okay, we're not going to go to the castle yet, of course. We'll check out these different spots. This is the best inn here in Beigenthal City. Stay 5 gold, we have 13 gold. I'm sorry to hear you won't be staying. Oh. Crystal Maniac Son. Could you tell I'm doing a bit of collecting here? And if you want to know what it is I'm collecting, it's actually Crystal S. I'll give you this HP fragment for 25 of them if you want. We're not interested? Seriously? Well, okay then, but if you ever want to go for what I have, I should be here. Crystal Maniac Mother. If you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm actually here looking for crystals. That said, if you have 25 S crystals with you, I'm happy to trade you an intelligence fragment, or even a speed fragment, whichever you would like. That's understandable, since I am asking you to trade me 25 for 1. But just know I'm always willing to deal anytime you feel ready to. Father, I'm here looking to bargain my crystals with my family. Now, if you happen to have 25 of the Crystal S variety, I'd be willing to trade you either a Strength Fragment or Vitality Fragment for them, if that would suit. Then I'll respect your decision if that is what you have decided. However, if you wish to make a trade another time, please come see me again. So, something about crystals. Wow, nothing surprising. We'll have to keep that in mind when we go for crystals, or when we find crystals. Woman, it's due to the sacrifices being offered. The majority of us have been spared. That's why it can't be helped. The item shop or something? I'm gonna check out your shop first before talking to you. Welcome, and please see what I have to offer. Low potions. We'll check out the status menu and everything soon. Anti-paralytic, antidote, revives with 25% HP, and angel teardrop, a 10. Cures all abnormal status, HP, MP. Low herb restores 50 MP, and there's more stuff. Throwing axe, a tool necessary to use the warrior skill throwing axe. 1 is consumed for each time the skill is used. Rainbow Feather warps the party to settlements previously visited. Everything else is pretty much self-explanatory. Monster Biscuit, a foodstuff necessary to use the merchant skill Bait Petal. Tomahawk, the warrior skill Chucking Axe. Throwing Knife, the thief skill Shadow Pin or Throwing Knife. Interesting. Pretty expensive though. Thank you for stopping in. Please come again. I'm not sure if I'm going to use the mouse yet, or if I'm just going to do everything by keyboard here. Man, we mustn't do anything to anger Wormvarg. In fact, I dare say becoming one of the sacrifices offered would be better than bringing down that dragon's wrath. I don't see any pots or anything. Another old man.
Welcome to Beigenthal City. Oh, is that you, Prince Abram? Oh, then of course you already knew that. Ho, ho, ho.
My poor daughter was offered as a sacrifice to Wormvarg. If only we could end this madness. That must be rough. Someone's house. Boy, dwarves live underground, right? I wonder if it means they're good at digging holes. I would imagine so. Man, it's impossible to read the elves' minds, and as for the dwarves, they're way too relaxed, which makes me doubt we can get along with either race. The elves tried to slay Wormvarg when he broke free from his seal a century ago, but boy did they ever lose. Ooh, mid-herb found. Lady, elves are skilled in the use of magic, right? Plus, since they are also resistant to parameter-reducing effects, having one on a team would be a benefit. Skilled in the use of magic and resistant to parameter-reducing effects. So parameters are going to be, I think, and here's the menu, these attack, defense, strength, vitality, speed, intelligence. This is how detailed this game is, guys. The job is Human Prince. 5 XP to next level. You can see our stats, high attack, decent strength and speed and defense, low vitality and intelligence. You can view our skills. There's no other characters right now. We have Twin Edge. Single enemy attacks 2 times with a sword skill, strength E, and Sentinel, self, defense 25% up, but always the target of a single enemy. Sort of like a taunt. Yeah, that's the only character we have right now. Check out our items. 2 low potions restore 100 HP. A mid-herb restore 100 MP. Nothing else. Skills, team, just us. And there's a lot of cool stuff in this game. Formation, there's tactics, which I do not know about yet. As you can see, there's collective, there's Abrams tactics. It gets pretty intense. We have a quest journal. Report to the king. Oops, sorry. We must speak with my father, the king at Viola Castle, about what transpired in our battle with the evil dragon Wormvarg. No sub-quest available. Let's check out the equipment for Abram. Wooden sword, giving us 5 attack. Trendy clothes, giving us 5 defense. 2 empty accessory slots. There's the help, the system, and the shop. Okay, we talked to everybody in here, right? Let's continue.
Follower equipment levels up automatically as their level increases, so there's never any need to re-outfit them. As for the encounter rate with enemies, it will also change depending on the geography, and is as follows. Mountains have more encounters than woods and marshlands, which have more encounters than deserts, which have more encounters than plains. Furthermore, increasingly powerful monsters may be found across bridges as your party travels further in their journey. Lastly, if enemies are stronger than you are, Prince Abram, there's an increased chance you could be caught off guard in an enemy encounter.
Lots of cool effects. And the game just delivers that and more, as we'll see here. Weapon shop, it looks like. I don't think I was in here. Oh, if you're in need of equipment, let me know what. A staff, a stone axe. So the wooden sword is made of whittled wood. Rusty sword. Sword weathered by rust and rain. A used staff, old axe. Different armors. We won't get into this yet. We have no money. Be sure to come again. If you hear me smashing on those barrels on my keyboard, it's because sometimes they don't activate on the first spacebar press, so I just want to make sure I don't miss any. Okay, we came up here. We weren't in there yet. Lady. The offering of sacrifices began a century ago after elves lost in battle to Wormvarg. Apparently, it was the former king who decided it. Nothing in the bush. I wonder if even trees have stuff. Dwarves are super tough, right? I even heard from my big sister they're immune to poison and paralysis. Poison and paralysis. Good to know. Alright, let's head to the castle. Check each side before we go. If you visit a chapel, you can change your job there by speaking with one of the priests. However, there is one limitation on jobs, and that is you can only choose the ones followers came with when they joined the party. Interesting. Very open job mechanics. Soldier. The other day when I looked in a pot here in the city, I found a stash of money inside it, which makes me think I should try checking barrels next. I don't think pillars would have anything. Viola Castle.
Wormvarg broke free of the seal a century ago, and the reason our kingdom began offering sacrifices was because the elves tried fighting and lost.
Would you like to know how job combinations work? Yes, please tell us. Depending on the job combination for a team, various effects are extended to the party. For example, if there are 2 monks on a team, the number of job points earned will increase slightly. But with 3, it will increase greatly. In that same vein, by experimenting with other job combinations, the party can learn what effects are available to them. See, it's got so many mechanics. Just a ton of interesting stuff. That's why I was playing this and like, oh yeah, we gotta record this.
Would you like to know how followers function on a team?
Yes, please tell us.
Depending on the race of a follower, various effects are extended to the team leader and other members. If a follower is an elf, team member resistance to parameter-reducing effects will increase. On the other hand, if a follower is a dwarf, resistance to abnormal status will increase.
And if a follower is a human, team leader parameters will increase. Lastly, the more followers on a team, the more these effects will be magnified, making it wise to strategize using various team formations. Indeed. Sometimes monsters drop crystals when they're defeated. You will also find certain people around the world who collect them. In fact, I hear they might trade you something for them. So that's a bit on crystals. This is all sort of the tutorial here. I support your opposition to offering sacrifices to Wormvarg, and the decision to stand up and fight, Prince Abram. Would you like to know which races are effective against certain enemies? Yes. Humans are strong against dragons, elves are strong against demons and spirits, and dwarves are strong against beasts. When a team member attacks an enemy they are strong against, damage increases. Conversely, it is the opposite when it is not. So, yeah. Interesting. Set up here, little cutscene.
My son, you have done well to return. Now it is true you fought against our greatest foe, Wormvarg.
Yes, it is.
Well, what have you done?
Forgive my intrusion, Your Majesty. Prince Abram merely did so in an attempt to stop the practice of offering human sacrifices.
Make no mistake, it pains me greatly to offer one, let alone 100 of my loyal subjects each year for this purpose. However, if we do not concede to Wormvarg's demands, this kingdom will be laid utterly desolate. This is all because the elves did not slay this fiend when they took it upon them to do so.
We will slay Wormvarg.
Do you still not understand? Even Clark, the greatest knight in our kingdom, stood no chance. I see the determination in your eyes. However, defeating Wormvarg will be no easy task. Take this gold and use it to outfit yourself with the necessary equipment, and then fight so as to bring no shame upon this kingdom.
Received 100 gold.
Once you have done so, speak with the High Priest at the chapel. I have no doubt he will be of assistance to you. As for you, Bernard, I ask you join Abram in his quest.
I shall protect him with my very life. Bernard joined the party. Priest is a healer class job, and the auto skill, magic skill damage received down. So magic defense, basically. Followers, as the story progresses and by completing subquests, followers will join the party. Each are of various races and proficient in certain jobs. These elements can also be used to the party's advantage in battle. Additionally, follower equipment will also power up as they level up, making it unnecessary to purchase additional equipment for them. Follower jobs can also be changed at a chapel. However, only those jobs followers have brought to the party can be selected. Therefore, it is important to seek followers of various jobs and then employ their strength in the party's quest to defeat Wormvarg. As for swapping followers in and out of teams, it can be done in the team section of the menu. One team consists of a maximum of 4 members.
You must prepare well if you are to have any hope of defeating Wormvarg. However, I suggest you first speak with the High Priest in the city.
Truthfully, offering sacrifices to Wormvarg prevents mass casualties among the people. Even so, it still pains His Majesty to have to do it. 3 strange statues. Look around, try to loot the place. Would you like to know about how team leaders function? Yes. A team is made up of 1 leader and up to 3 followers. Depending on the race of the team leader, various effects are extended to the team. If a human is the team leader, the parameters of all followers will increase. On the other hand, if an elf is the team leader, resistance to parameter-reducing effects will increase. And lastly, if a dwarf is the team leader, resistance to abnormal status will increase. So the followers have an effect on the leader, and the leader also has an effect on the followers. How crazy is that, guys? I've never heard of half these systems. They are wildly creative. Wormvarg was defeated 1,000 years ago, and somehow broke free from his seal. Could this have to do with the discord between humans, elves, and dwarves? The Discord, possibly. Don't know. We'll have to explore it. Now, there was one point, someone in the game. Have I missed talking to somebody? We'll see as we go here. As you can see, a nice, robust mini-map in the top left. Alright, Beigenthal City. Speak to the High Priest. I guess, well, before we speak to the High Priest, we should probably get outfitted a little bit. Well, we should first check out Bernard. What button goes to... F goes to the menu, okay. Bernard is a priest on Team 1. Good attack, good strength and speed and defense, vitality, intelligence, so a bit stronger than Prince Abram, than us. Your job rank. Look at all these jobs, son. Oh my gosh. Warrior, priest, knight, hunter, baker, dancer, thief, villager, chevalier, revenant, merchant, duelist, sage, bard, mage, monk. Oh my gosh. Skills, he has heal, restores HP, strength of E. Goddess blessing, reduces magic skill damage received by 15%. All these are passives. Light magic 1, heal, thunder could be used. He also has thunder on an enemy row, attacks with flashes of holy lightning. And mercy swing, single enemy, attacks with the holy strike, strength E, strength E. Alright, so quite a nice little bouquet of abilities. Oh, we can't do followers' abilities. So here's Team 1. It's Bernard and I. Oh, he's level 2. Okay, so is there anything we want to do with tactics here? Formation. Vanguard, in the front, damage dealt and received are 100%. In the back, damage dealt and received is 75%, except bow, item attacks, and magic skills. So, I think Bernard's fine in the front right now. I don't know about tactics. Collective, let's look at this. Onslaught. Attack. Goes all out using skills. This must be an auto combat or something. Balance strike, pulverize, life watcher, defender. Fights while watching HP, manages recovery and support. Uses only physical attacks. I'm not sure what that means. Right now, Abram is set to pulverize. Uses only physical attacks. I don't know why that is. And Bernard is set to pulverize. I guess let's set him to Life Watcher. Fights while watching HP. I don't know. And Abram balances attack and defense. Let's go to Balance Strike maybe instead of Pulverize. I guess what this does actually, if we look at Bernard, so attack is a triangle. Skill and item use are good here. The double circles are very good. The X is not so good. And the triangle is probably average. So that's how it works. So here as a Life Watcher, Bernard will attack, like, we're going to pick his skills and everything, but his attack will be average, but his skill and item use will be above average. So that's probably how I want him to be. Whereas Abram, his attack will be excellent, but he'll not be too great at skills or items. Whereas I'd probably rather go with a Balance Strike. Here's someone who always uses skills. Here's someone who focuses on defense, which is actually the same as Life Watcher. That's odd. But we'll probably go for now Balance Strike because we want to use skills as well. Alright, awesome. Let's, now what's the save button, I wonder? Q, E, okay. Let's file 1, save, overwrite, save. We're 31 minutes in. Beautiful. Now what's the HP button? R? Oh, look at this world map. We must visit the chapel in Beigenthal City and speak with the high priest about a way to slay Wormvarg. Look at that map. I love it. T? G? Ah, G. Very nice control scheme. It's all around your WASD buttons to restore HP, and that's everything. V, B, Z, X, nothing. C. Perfect. Alright, so, we only have to worry about our own equipment, so do we want more attack, which would be, right now, only the rusty sword we could use. A sword weathered and rusted by wind and rain, it gives 5 more attack. Or we're using the trendy clothes, popular clothing, not made for the likes of battle. We can wear a used mail that has the smell of man sweat absorbed into it. 10 defense. So do we want a little more attack or a little more defense? I'll go with a little more attack for 80 gold here. Made the purchase. Sure to come again. We'll put on the rusty sword. As you can see, attack +5. Attack is now 23. Do we sell the wooden one? 25 gold? I suppose we do. There's no point of keeping it. Alright, we have 58 gold. Sure to come again. Oh, I played the lottery, guys. In the first time I played, someone gave me 5 tickets in the game to play the lottery. I don't think you get that on every playthrough. Or I could be wrong. Let's check this out. New people are in the chapel. Let's see how long we've been playing. 36 minutes. We'll play a little longer. So he's the one who told us about the lottery. Okay. Did we talk to you? Shall I instruct you about jobs? By all means. Followers have various jobs, each with their own skills and auto skills. Upon maxing... Okay, we already heard this. What's this? Guy. Look at my followers. I have a gorilla, a cat, and even an owl. And guess what? I won them all by playing the lottery. Also, did you know? Animal followers are stronger than normal ones, so they really help when battling monsters. But speaking of the lottery, you can get lottery tickets when buying equipment and items to play, or by using DRP. The lottery itself is available in the DRP shop. But that reminds me, I have a few extra lottery tickets with me here, so why don't I go ahead and pass these on to you, Prince Abram? Receive 5 lottery tickets. Okay, we do get them. Gorilla.
Ooh, 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 ha, ha, ha. My strength is greater than most, ooh. And I can also dodge enemy attacks easily,
Cool.
Meow, meow. I'm quick as greased lightning and just as fast as swiping items from enemies. Meow.
Swiping items from enemies, that's awesome. So they all have their own specific job classes. Wow.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. My intelligence is beyond compare, and the damage from my magic skills is mind-blowing. Ooh.
Wow, so like a super mage. Game is lagging a bit, I'm not sure why. There we If the game is laggy, guys, I apologize. We will go ahead and fix that in the next video. Job priest. Here, followers' jobs can be changed for the small fee of 100 gold. It seems you have no other jobs to change to. Please understand, only the jobs of those followers in the party can be selected. Therefore, you must first recruit followers in order to change jobs. Here we have the high priest. Oh, Prince Abram, is there something I can assist you with today? Tell us how to defeat Wormvarg. You desire to know how to defeat Wormvarg. His Majesty has instructed us to inquire of you concerning the matter. I see. Then, Prince Abram, have you heard of the legendary weapons once wielded by the 3 heroes who sealed the way of Wormvarg deep within the earth? No, I'm not. 1,000 years ago, 3 courageous ones rose up and fought against the dreaded dragon. They were an elf mage, a dwarf warrior, and a human knight. And as tale has it, with these weapons in hand, they cast Wormvarg into a deep pit and shut him up, never to threaten the peace of the world again. However, when they did so, the power of all 3 weapons was required, yet somehow the seal failed, and with Wormvarg's re-emergence, they were lost. In accordance with His Majesty's command, I have been searching the world far and wide for them, and at long last I have been able to locate one of the 3. Where can we find it? Far to the south of the city, in Marone Cave. Then let us make for there at once and search it out. Let me warn you, it will require more than simply these to slay Wormvarg. You will also need the support of both the elves and dwarves to succeed. It is for this cause His Majesty has appeased Wormvarg with human sacrifices as he sought the legendary weapons, and to negotiate with the other races. His Majesty feels no different than yourself, Prince Abram. That is why I ask you not to resent him. Understood. Wormvarg's underlings may also be present in Marone Cave, and that is why I must ask you to be careful. Alright, so we have our mission. Should we choose to accept it? What button is save? E. Let's go ahead and save. So I want to thank you guys for joining me. As I said, if the video is choppy at all, I will go ahead and fix that for next episode. But I hope you enjoyed this opening episode. The game is so cool. It's just a really fun, old school, happy game to play. So it makes me happy. Hope it makes you happy too, guys. Be well, live well, stay well. Come on back next time. Until then, much love, peace, and joy. And I will see y'all as we head to Marone Cave. Peace.